We back, motherfucker. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Jared Leroy, Shitstain, Low-Key, whatever the fuck you want to call me. And it is the Fat Man's Lounge. This is episode 9, I'm pretty sure. And we're back, baby. Not too sure how back we are. I do still have a newborn, and I'm currently watching her right now as she sleeps. Everybody, Samantha's here. This is my first ever solo pod. This is really just for me to have a little podcast, feed the audience, mainly Vagina Jones. Hope you've been doing well, buddy. And just keep her going. I don't want to, just have a whole month off of just no podcasting. And plus there's a whole lot of shit for me to talk about. Life keeps on going on, and when I'm not podcasting, I'm missing out on a lot of shit to touch base on and talk about. Like the Susan Rhodes shit that Finn and them covered on their latest episode of The Irish Were Slaves. I thought that was pretty crazy. Mostly everybody that listens to my shit is local outside of Vagina Jones, and even Vagina Jones stays tuned in with, Finn and them. So, you already know, Susan Rhodes, just some crazy lady, got, into a car accident, dipped out into the woods. Everybody thought this bitch done had a stroke and got eaten by bears or something. Hell no, she just finessed y'all stupid motherfuckers. I think that's just low-key fucking crazy as hell. But, we're going to talk about way more other shit than that. But shout out Susan Rhodes. I don't know if she got bailed out, but I know she's locked up right now. Or she at least should be. But first things first, man. Let's talk about being a dad. The C-section and everything went as smooth as it could be. Whenever Destiny, my girlfriend, she had her first child, Jocelyn, whenever she was 17, it was a real scary thing. She was really unprepared for fucking, the whole C-section and pregnancy thing. And it was an emergency C-section, her first go around, so she was just expecting the worst with this one, and I don't think it could have went. No, it could have went a little bit better, and I'll tell y'all why. Because when Samantha first came out, my daughter, she fucking had a lot of fluid in her lungs. It was really scary. That was a really fucking horrifying moment. They're like, oh yeah, she's got fluid in her lungs. She had to go to the NICU and everything. But she's good. She's healthy. She's chilling. She's growing. She done lost a pound and then gained it back plus 8 ounces. So she good. She eating well. Shitting like a motherfucker, man. There's a lot of cool aspects of fatherhood, especially in the small things that you notice very early on. You guys can tell me if I'm tripping or not, but this is real and this happened. This is fucking hilarious and I love it. So, we're in the hospital. I'm fucking around with Destiny, and I'm like, this child's gonna have my music taste embodied into her. Damn it. You know what I mean? While I'm trying to get her to go to sleep, I start singing her "Earthquake" by Tyler, Creator, and actually worked. And then later on, I was like, let's see something. I start singing "Photograph" by Nickelback. She starts crying. I'm like, oh hell yeah, this is my baby. She was born with taste. Born with taste. Don't sing no Nickelback to no Samantha. I start reciting them lyrics right now. She'll wake up, start fucking pissed crying. And then I told my mom that shit whenever she comes through. My mom's a big Nickelback fan. My mom's got that real mom taste in music. There's a big reason why I don't like some rock bands of the 2000s, like Nickelback and Daughtry. Daughtry's really not too terrible, but there's so many other things I'd rather listen to than a single Daughtry song, if I'm going to be completely honest. Same with Nickelback though, and same with a Limp Bizkit, but I can get down with some Limp Bizkit before I can the other two, if I'm to keep it a bean. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just itches that little white boy energy that I got buried deep inside. But yeah, my mom's like, okay. She starts singing Rockstar. Everybody want to be a rock star. And then Samantha starts crying. And I was like, see, motherfucker, I told you. And she's over here wigging. Like, oh my God. Holy shit. A little bit late, Samantha, but she done threw her fucking eyes open, arms up in the air, like, oh, you about to start singing some bullshit? Nah, Daddy, don't sing no bullshit. It's okay, girl. Keep on sleeping so I can keep podcasting. I don't want to have to put a pause to this only 5 minutes in. But yeah, dude, fatherhood's real dope. She's shitting a lot, so I know this is my daughter, dude. She's a fucking shit machine, dude. She's 3 weeks old as we speak, and she's letting off grown man toots. It's kind of crazy, y'all. It's low key kind of crazy. But, you know, what else is there to talk about when it comes to just, like, the being a dad aspect? It's really indescribable of, like, the moment that she was born. I'll say that. It was, like, it was obviously a very dope and incredible feeling, but there's, like, nothing ever to compare it to. Definitely the best day of my life. Because, like, especially, but what was weird is that Destiny was completely awake while they were doing the C-section this time. It wasn't an emergency one. This one was scheduled and everything. So she was wide awake talking to me and shit. And I just thought, like, I think I was low-key kind of freaking out more than she was. But I was doing my best to internalize it to not, you know, freak her out. She's the one that's, you know, fucking being cut open and shit. My pussy ass just needs to just be like, all right, babe. Yeah, you got this shit. You got this shit. But, yeah, very beautiful moment, man. I, can't wait for all of my fellow brothers to experience the moment you become a father, because it's very fucking crazy. You know, and also, like, coming to the fact of, like, shit's bigger than me now. I'm not too quick to want to, like, crash out in road rage incidents anymore. Like some dude cut me off in traffic the other day, and instead of blaring on the horn, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm becoming too much like my mother. I used to pick on my mom a lot because her road rage is fucking insane, dude. My mom be ready to crash out on a shitty driver, dude. I swear to God, mom be fucking going wild, man. I'll tell you. And I used to give her shit for it. Well, not really give her shit. I'd just be making fun of her for it. Like, look at you getting so damn mad because somebody ain't good at driving. Come on now, chill the fuck out. Or when I would get pissed off when she would, like, fucking scream at some stupid fucking driver after blaring the fucking horn and all the windows are rolled up. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck are you yelling when all the windows rolled up? He can't fucking hear you. Like, holy shit. And getting older, the more I was driving, the more I realized that I was starting to inherit that same fucking thing. I'm like blaring the horn and I'm yelling, but I always got the windows down. So it's like, they could hear me maybe. Fucking doubt it. But, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, road rage is some serious shit. Especially my mom's, man. She used to be ready. She used to be so ready to crash out over the silliest of fucking road incidents. But, enough of that. Uh-oh. Little girl stretching, boy. I wrote a bunch of notes of what to talk about. Because in between the time of the last recording, which I can't even remember how... Oh, the Finn, Bryce and Anton episode was the last one. So that was probably like a week, I think, before Samantha was here. And we've been getting some pretty good fucking music. A lot of shit has happened with the rap stuff. I know a lot of people prior to me starting this podcast would expect a podcast of mine to be more revolved around the rap shit, because that's been me for however knows long. You know, that's a big part of my personality. I mean, at least you know I'm not faking this shit, because I really do have a love and respect and passion for rap music, and I'm not doing it to try to be cool or get rich or have clout or none of that shit. I really have a fucking deep respect for this art form. And I try to not be so much of a critic, because I am somebody that contributes music to this shit. So I don't want to be too opinionated with other people's music, but because I'm such a music lover, I am very opinionated. I give my friends shit if they tell me that a Dax song is good, because once they tell me that, I let them know that from that point forward, I can never trust a music opinion from them ever again. Like, I be hating on dog shit music, man. I cannot lie. If it's fucking ass or if it's ingenuine, main reason I don't like somebody like Dax is because it's really obvious that he's not an alcoholic and he's not depressed. He just sees that is what's really popping right now. Whatever's really fucking popping right now is what he's going to try to chase so that he can make a bunch of TikToks to it, hit that algorithm, and hopefully go gold off of a bunch of fucking iTunes sales, because we know we're not going to see him charting where people stream shit. Real talk. Real talk. Same with like the Tom McDonald's of the world. Like anybody that actually listens to that shit, please tune out. I know I'm fucking retarded, but Jesus Christ, those are fucking retard fan bases. Uh-oh. Speaking of my daughter shitting, I think that's what she's doing right now. I'm waking up a little bit out of a sleep to strain. She's doing this a lot, bro. I'm telling y'all, she's a shitter. This is the DadPod. DadPod, episode 1. I'm just going to end up doing a bunch of solo pods of me babysitting her, just pausing it a bunch whenever she shits. Oh, yeah, she's shitting, guys. She's shitting. I'm going to have to put a pause on this whenever she's done, but I'm gonna keep on yapping for a little bit till I know that she's done. We'll start things off with the first album that I think dropped before I took my break, or whenever I did take the break. Was the Clips album. Let God sort 'em out, baby. Just to let you guys know, that's what this segment's about to be. Me catching up on all this great work that has been put out within the last month and a half, because holy shit, it's been a lot. You still shitting? Go good Lord, man. But to kick things off, man, we first got the Clips album. The Clips album was Jesus-y, man. Holy fuck. Man, the fucking Kendrick feature, Tyler feature, the Nas feature, the Stove God Cooks hook. Oh, come on, man. The production from Pharrell is so top-notch. And for some reason in the back of my head going into this album, I was kind of fearing that Pharrell would fall short with the production, even though I know Pharrell is a fucking production god. You know what I mean? The fucking legacy speaks for itself. But I haven't really been feeling too many of these recent, like, beats that I've seen Pharrell do. Like, I didn't really like the Cash In, Cash Out beat. It was okay for what it was. The Down in Atlanta beat with him and Travis was okay. It was straight. I enjoyed it. And, but, going in, before this album had dropped and they said Pharrell produced the whole thing, I was like, oh, boy, you best not have fucked up. And, you know what I mean? I was tripping on that. I will admit right now, I was for sure tripping on having that stupid feeling in the back of my head of like, man, I hope Pharrell don't fumble the production on this Clips album. And fuck no, he didn't. Fuck no, he didn't. Not a single beat, man. The dude, the fucking So Be It, Ace Trumpets, man, Inglorious Bastards, fucking The Birds Don't Sing, By the Grace of God, man. If anybody ain't listened to this Clips album, man, y'all fucking up, dude. Chains and Whips, POV, so many fucking phenomenal tracks on this album, man. It probably, like, given, like, a lot of stuff has come out here recently that's trying to give Clips a run for their money, but, dude, I'm gonna keep it a bean, dude. The numbers speak for itself because it's low-key charting above everything else that has came out after the Clips album. And this is a Clips album we're talking about 2025, man. It's Pusha T and Malice, okay? And y'all kind of remember fucking Travis Scott's little bitch ass. I love you, Travis. I've loved everything you've done up until this point, because this whole shit with Clips is the gayest shit that you've ever fucking done. All this dick riding Drake shit, okay, I gave that a pass for the past couple of years, but this shit with Clips, nah, man. Whack, Travis, whack. And I'm gonna tell you why it's whack. Because you put out a fucking album to compete with that masterpiece the same week, and that fucking album that you trying to compete with fucking Clips on, it's got bullshit on it like Shine. Like, dude, the Jack Boys 2 album, ass. Everybody's been saying it's ass, and I'm not trying to just hop on to the parade of, or the, you know, the fucking bandwagon of, oh, it sucks, so it sucks, you know what I mean? Like, no, I form my own opinions. I'm tuned in with a positive fucking or hopeful attitude towards it. And I got let down, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Because it's a Travis. I mean, even though I also had to remind myself that I really didn't enjoy Jack Boys 1 that much neither. Because, dude, it was like 7 songs. And we already had gotten 2 of them. You know? You know? I mean, the songs that were on there were straight. I just wish that the version of Highest in the Room that he included on Jack Boys wasn't that god-awful fucking remix. But anyways... just going through, because this album was pretty fucking forgettable. I had to pull it up on Apple Music to remember what songs I actually did like, because I do like Kick Out, the one with 21 Savage in the background. I thought that was pretty neat. 2000 Excursion was okay. I enjoyed that for the most part. I really feel like old Don Tolliver really carried that fucking tune. That, you know, any other night before you pass me by. That shit actually slaps, you know what I mean? But the rest of it was pretty hot dog water. Like, I Left My Bitch single with Sheck West and Travis. I thought that was a fumble. Where Was You? How does Travis get Cardi and Future on a song? And it ended up being a miss. Nobody's talked about it. And there's a reason nobody's really talked about it, because it fucking sucks. But, Shine with Glorilla has low-key been growing on me just because of how funny it is. And I want to say that might be it. Dumbo is starting to grow on me, but I think that one's pretty mediocre. Before we continue on, she's still shitting, by the way. She be taking these long dukes just like me, man. That's why I had to give her a minute. Because I know as soon as if I would have fucking changed her a second ago, she would have shitted just now, and I would have had to fucking waste that whole ass diaper. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm going to get her changed right quick, and then I'm going to tap back in. Yeah, dude, Jack Boys 2 fucking sucked. I can't remember what else I was really talking about. Oh, by the way, that shit that I thought she was taking was nothing but a fucking tiny skid mark. Just been ripping toots, no shit. The whole time I was thinking she was just sitting there shitting, man. I thought I had it figured out. Nope. That's the thing about fatherhood, y'all. You think you got this shit figured out, but you fucking don't. And it's gonna be like that until she's fucking 40. You know? Alright, back to topics, though. Let's see what else came out. Oh, yeah, Jack Boys 2 really fucking disappointed me, nonetheless. I'm very disappointed in Travis acting like a queef towards Clips, and or at least if he was gonna come for Pusha T, he could have came harder than that. You know, all he did was reference his name in a verse, like made 100 off pushing T's or some fucking bullshit. Like, that's it. He was talking about he was crying and all this other shit, and thinks that you're less of a man. And you're just like, made 100 off pushing T's. Like, okay, bro. That's fucking disappointing. It's pretty gay. Who else dropped? We're not going to go in chronological order. We're just going to go with, you know, how I got it listed. Alfredo 2 came out. That was real good. I enjoyed it. Ensalada with Anderson .Paak was fucking incredible. I really love 1,000 Mountains. The JID feature was great. Also, the JID album also came out. Fucking phenomenal. God Does Like Ugly. I very much enjoyed that. The Clips feature on the JID album was sick. Oh yeah, dude. Finally, him and Earth Gang. Usually when Earth Gang's featured on a JID project, I don't really like the song. But Don't Push Me, was that the one off of the Forever Story? I can't remember. Oh, hold on. Let me pause this. Fuck. Damn, I can't even remember what I was saying before I grabbed that shit out the air fryer. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, Alfredo 2. Alfredo 2 is great. I kind of got derailed because of the JID feature and talking about his album. But, yeah, dude, Alfredo 2 was pretty great. I think it was more than a 7 than what Fantano gave it. And I think Alchemist is kind of tripping on like, oh, yeah, what's up with Fantano? Also, the Fantano hate's really been coming out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, he used the N-word in the same sense that Joe Rogan did. But now, like, some certain weirdos are kind of turning their backs on him, like Killer Mike trying to call him a racist on Twitter. I thought that was real weird. You know, I love Run the Jewels, man. I fucking love Run the Jewels. I'm a big fucking Run the Jewels fan. Him and LP are great, especially, you know, together, obviously. But and I love the Killer Mike album, and I don't think it deserved 3 Grammys. I think it deserved 1, or, you know, in the nominations and all, you know. But I didn't think it deserved 3 fucking Grammys that year that it won all those, because, you know, obviously a lot of people agreed with that take as well. Even some of the people that listened to his album, because his album is great. You know, the Michael album is awesome. But, yeah, you big tweaking on Fantano right now, Killer Mike, because he's obviously not racist, because any fucking actual racist person, you know, or at least I feel like if he was genuinely racist and he was as aware of everything that you stand for and have said, you know, that's like very pro-black, I don't think he'd be that big of a fan of Run the Jewels or your album at all, or, you know, or the rap music album from all the way back then, man. You know, I don't think Fantano would have been praising any of that if he actually was a racist. You know, I think that Fantano is a fan of music, and being a kind of a naive white guy to, you know, use the hard R N-word, you know, in context of quoting other people and stuff like that. It was basically, you know, how people put together that compilation of Joe Rogan saying the N-word, and they just did that to Fantano. There's a lot of fucking old clips. Ain't none of them been within the past fucking 8 or 9 years, so motherfuckers really went digging for that shit. But, you know, I guess he shouldn't have done that, you know, you feel me? But, you know, I can get it when it comes to Joe Rogan and Fantano. The generation they grew up in, like, bro, I just seen a clip of Quentin Tarantino on Howard Stern in the 90s, and they're just throwing out the hard R N-word like it's nothing. Like, oh, why does Spike Lee have a problem with you saying that? Like, and I'm just like, holy shit, that's a very different time and space than nowadays, because listen to that, I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Stern and Quentin just like, yo, guys, chill. And fucking Stern's ass made it to America's Got Talent. You know what I mean? If he would have said that on the radio nowadays, there wouldn't be no fucking America's Got Talent judging for his little weird looking ass. But I digress. You know, fucking, I don't know, man. But I brought that up to kind of explain that's what Fantano growing up seeing. So like him with thinking like, oh dude, if I use it in context, or I'm quoting somebody that said something fucked up, or like critiquing somebody's use of it that is another white person, then it's okay. But no, it's not okay, especially whenever a bunch of folks can just get a clip, you know, just clip every single time you said it without, you know, picking up a single word you said before or after that one. They're just going to take every time you said that single word, put it together in a compilation, make it look really bad. And then folks like Killer Mike's going to be like, you're fucking racist. Fantano, you're fucking racist. I can't believe you said that. And like, I just want to know the context behind all the other shit. Or, you know, the context behind each clip. Whatever. Fantano's racist. Blah, blah. Not really, though. Shout out to Fantano. We all know he's not racist. If he was fucking racist, he wouldn't be backstage at Clips' fucking show in Virginia. I don't think Pusha T would be hanging out with somebody that, you know, actually hated black people. You know? Or if anybody that was actually racist would even be aware of either of these guys, Pusha T or fucking Killer Mike. You know? Because I live in the South, man. I've met some genuinely racist fucking people, and there's no fucking way that on their own would discover a Killer Mike or a fucking Pusha T. Killer Mike tripping on Fantano, that's crazy. But Metro Boomin also dropped his album. A lot of people were quick to hate it. I don't know if that was just Drake bots or whatever, but Yeah, for the most part, I enjoyed that Metro album. Some folks tried to give it some hate. A lot of other folks was actually giving it some love. So I've seen a lot of mixed reactions. But for the most part, I very much enjoyed it. It itched a special spot of nostalgia in my noggin from the old middle school days, bro. So many fucking crazy features on that fucking album, dude. I got to hear some Roscoe Dash and some Young Dro. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? In 2025, I didn't think I needed it, but, you know, it was a very fun listen, especially the first go-around, man. Looking at it now, okay, they finally updated the fucking feature list on Apple Music. So, yeah, dude, Travis Porter, Young Dro, and Gucci Mane on a song, on a Metro Boomin beat in 2025. That was great. I'm trying to think. The ones I've really been fucking with was What the Fuck Going and Slide. I really love Slide, and I really love What the Fuck Going, because that really does capture that. Just, you know, one of your average songs on one of them fucking mixtapes the Young Dro would have popped up on. Is like, dude, you really had to live this shit to be able to appreciate it. So I get that the youngins probably like, oh yeah, fuck this. This ain't really my cup of tea. Yeah, no shit, you didn't grow up around this. And, you know, the folks that did, they definitely are enjoying it. Because, man, there's fucking Waka Flocka, Young L.A., of course, 2 Chainz. They got 21 and Future popping up, and Lil Baby and other folks popping up randomly. But to see Young Dro all over this motherfucker, and then there's Schoolie, man, a lot of classic names from that era. It was really great. I enjoyed it for what it was. Like I said, I'm not no actual critic. I'm not going to give these shits like no ratings or nothing, but man, you know, I'm just going to tell you if I liked it or not. And I very much liked it. I wouldn't say that it's like the best thing ever, but it's you know, scratched that special spot of nostalgia. Jesus Christ. It's been a minute since I've been podding, boys, so bear with me. But what else? Oh yeah, Justin Bieber tried chiming in on that clip shit, and that was pretty gay of Justin to try to do, because, you know, I guess, I don't know, it's not clocking to me. Justin's just he's basically a fucking Nepo baby, but his parents ain't famous, so it was just him. But, oh yeah. Yeah, Quadeca's album came out. Vanisher, Horizon Scraper. I haven't been listening to this as much as I wanted to, because all this other shit has come out. Very much enjoyed what he contributed to Blush. That Nola beat is so fucking insane. I can't believe Quad made that fucking beat. Got to give big ups to Quadeca, because holy shit. It's crazy to think that just a couple years ago he was some fucking YouTube rapper beefing with KSI. Because, you know, it's crazy to see him make something like this album that he's just came out with. And also, you know, what he's contributed to Blush was very fucking great, man. Abandon Me? Oh, dude, that shit's beautiful. Beautiful fucking song. And the hook on Red Light, fantastic. I loved hearing Amir all over the Blush album. Blush album's also really great. Shout out to Kevin Abstract, Love Spells, everybody that's a part of Blush, Dominic Fike and all them. Dominic's also got an album coming out, and I've listened to those 3 singles he just released. Those are also really great. I really like Smile the most out of all of them, but very much looking forward to this new Dominic album. Also looking forward to Geezer and Blush 2. Kevin, keep the shit coming. I was a very big Brockhampton fan back in the day, so hearing Blush, I very much enjoyed it. It seems like I enjoyed it more than Fantano did, but fuck Fantana, you feel me? But, you know, he's racist. He's racist, so who cares, you know? But Tyler also dropped an album. Tyler's album, pretty cool for what it was. You know, it's not no chromacopia. It was just something kind of like what Valley Baby is to me. So it's like, I'm not expecting nobody to be like, oh, dude, Valley Baby's the fucking greatest thing to ever come out. But it's still a very fun project. It's basically my version of Don't Tap the Glass. I'm trying out new stuff. You know, sonically getting it all together, but also having fun at the same time, giving motherfuckers a few bangers. So, to see something like Don't Tap the Glass come out around the time that I'm trying to put out Valley Baby, it's like, oh damn, they're 2 completely different albums. So don't think that I'm trying to be like, oh, Tyler stole my idea before I can even get my idea out type shit. It's nothing like that, but it gives the same energy of what I did with Valley Baby, or what I'm doing with Valley Baby. It's just something It's not really that. It's not like it's super conceptual or nothing like how 1999 is. It's just me having a good time and just feeding y'all, you know. But very much enjoyed Don't Tap the Glass. Stop Playing With Me is a fucking fantastic tune. Can't stop bumping it. I'll Take Care of You is such a fucking vibe. Sugar on My Tongue, low-key sounded gay at first, and I ain't seen the video, but apparently, like, I think Lauren London's in it or some shit like that. I don't know, I ain't been on YouTube too much. Also seen that Silk Money tried to call him out for Mama Dem. Or Mama Dem, whatever the fuck the song's called. Fucking, I like Silk Money, and those of y'all who don't know who Silk Money is, he was a part of a group called Divine Council who had a song with Andre 3000, and Silk Money has actually collabed with Tyler on multiple occasions. And I was trying to say Tyler was still in the sauce because Silk Money also had that popping song on TikTok called My Partner Dem. And that was basically where he was getting at. It was like, oh, Mama Dem's a fucking rip-off of this, where they don't really sound the same at all, besides the Mama Dem, Partner Dem thing. And then what else? We already talked about the JID album. Most recently, Chance the Rapper has made his comeback, motherfuckers. I knew it was going to happen. It's about fucking time it happened. Yeah, I felt like he was holding off on this motherfucking album. He's scared to drop that shit, man, but I'm glad he took his time. It's very fucking great. I'm enjoying it. From the time of this recording, this and the Rich Bryant album are the newest releases of right now. And for right now, I've been really bumping the fuck out of Starline. I'm loving it so much. He's actually going to be in Atlanta tomorrow. Can't make it to it because I got to work and shit. But I would love to go meet Chance the fucking Rapper just so I can tell him, like, hey, dude, real good job on this album, bro. Real fucking good job on this album. And it's great. I love it very fucking much. Very big improvement from the Big Day because, boy, oh boy. I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, dude, I'm so glad this is great because the last one sucked. And, but yeah, that's really how, a lot of people feel. Big Day was a big disappointment for my ass, dude. Hot water, hot shower? No. I didn't want, also, to give context on the Big Day, up until that point, Chance had not dropped an album. Everything was a mixtape to, the fans and him because he wanted to make everything free. The music's free. I'll make my money touring, being independent and all this other shit. Music's free. Fucking get it for free as a mixtape. Go get it on streaming services or go fucking get it on the mixtape websites or giving out the fucking Surf album for free on iTunes. And so the Big Day was going to be his big debut album. It was going to, and when you put it like that, like, oh, so everything else is a mixtape, so we finally get in the album, so this ought to be groundbreakingly fucking great. There was a lot of hype behind it because, people are quick to trash it, but I'm pretty sure it sold, like, pretty well the first week because everybody thought it was going to be great. It did, like, well over 100,000 fucking copies the first week. And that's pretty good for an album that people fucking hate. But yeah. Whenever that dropped, I was pretty pissed because me, myself, as somebody that had been a Chance the Rapper fan since the acid rap days, I did not want to hear bro make songs with Randy Newman, the guy that made the fucking Toy Story intro. I didn't want to hear him do two songs with Nicki Minaj. One of them, Lil Durk. No thank you. A Megan Thee Stallion feature too. Oh, great. Oh, and Shawn Mendes. Oh my God. Oh, white guy's fucking heaven, I guess. What other god awful feature was on that shit? I remember seeing Smino on it, and I was like, okay, finally somebody decent. And then, oh yeah, Hot Shower had DaBaby on it. Even though DaBaby was really popping, I don't think anybody was like, hey, dude, I really need a Chance the Rapper DaBaby song to come out fucking ASAP. No. Oh, God. But let me stop hating on the Big Day because Chance really has redeemed the fuck out of himself with this new shit. Starline is fucking great. Everything from even the features, man, getting Do or Die on his album was a crazy fucking move. Young Thug feature had Tia Cream, got BJ the Chicago Kid on there twice. That was great to see. The fuck happened to him? He's been gone for a while. We used to see him over fucking on everyone's album. Who the fuck else was on this Chance album? Oh yeah, the Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa did a good fucking job with his verse. I was very proud of Vic's verse. That Back to the Go song was real good. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Baby Chief Do It feature was pretty cool. Besides the fact that I found out that bro be using AI to write his lyrics, and he straight up admitted that in the interview. Understand he young as fuck, but like, oh damn, dude, I thought you was spitting, but ends up that was Chat GPT. That's disappointing. I almost thought for a second that you were talented. Oh fuck, that sucks. But yeah, the only miss on here was Tree. I didn't really like Tree at all, even when it dropped as a single. I thought Lil Wayne's verse was okay. Smino's was just alright. Oh, the J Electronica feature on Just a Drop was very great. I really love Letters, Link Me in the Future, Space and Time, No More Old Men. The album's great. Very big, very nice comeback. Very proud of Chance. Fucking good job, buddy. That fucking album is slapping, and I'm very much enjoying it. And if I could, I'd meet you in fucking Atlanta tomorrow. But I can't really do that. I gotta make some bread, pay my rent, because I got mouths to feed, gang. You get it? We're probably not. You've been famous since you was like before my age, so you probably don't understand. But it's all good. Rich Brian also dropped his album. Only gave it one listen because it's, the Chance album's really been overshadowing it. Hate to say that, but dude, Bumpy Roads with Redville, fucking great. Rich Brian does not disappoint with these albums, by the way. Yes, guys, I'm talking about Rich Chigga. I'm talking about Dad Stick. We talking about him, bro. We're talking about him. He dropped an album, and it's good. It's called Where's My Head? It's actually really good. Trying to think. Time Zones was very dope. I very much enjoyed Time Zones. That was a dope-ass track. He's talking about the impact that friends that he's never even met before in real life, but helped teach him English and other shit like that, all thanks to the internet and being able to talk to people in different time zones. A very fucking dope concept of a song and a very dope execution. Very dope album. I very much enjoyed that Rich Brian album. Want to listen to it more, but I really been bumping that Time Zones, fucking the one with Redville, Bumpy Roads, and then the Maxo Cream feature as well. The Jumpy with Ski Mask is also very cool, but I feel like a lot of people peeped that as that was the big lead single and whatnot. So, but yeah, if anybody ain't listened to that Rich Brian album, was thinking about doing it, go check it out. It's very great. Also, while you at it, check out JID, Chance, Clips. Dude, we've been eating good. We have been fucking eating swell this fucking summer. Like, bro, what the fuck? It's insane. So many, like, dude, for the past 3 years, I feel like I have not been able to make a playlist of like new songs or newish songs that I am enjoying. And it's never been able to gross over 20, and right now my regular, 10 to 20 song playlist is stacked with like 48 right now. It's insane. Like, we've been eating real good. We've been eating so fucking well. Shout out to all these great artists, and can't wait to help contribute to it with Valley Baby. Hope you guys enjoy that. I think that should be it for all the music that I wanted to cover talking about. So we can move on to some more shit, like the Augusta Registry. There's a Facebook page. I wonder if they're still up. Let me go to Facebook right quick, since I've got my phone in hand. Let's peep this shit. You feel me? Where we at? Because somebody made a page, basically. Yep, Augusta News. They took a video of everybody on the Georgia registry that's in Martinez, Evans, and Augusta. Oh, in the Columbia County Sheriff's Office system. Okay, now I'm seeing. And I'm seeing 2 people that I worked with at Mellow Mushroom on this fucking list. There's a reason why I had to go to Facebook to pull this up. Okay. So yeah, I shared this shit because this infamous registry has none other than that bitch that I was talking about that fucked the dog that worked at Mellow. She's on the registry. Like we said, if you guys peeped that episode, she fucked a 15-year-old in whatever state that she lived in after getting outed as the dog fucker. So, So now, she's still on the registry. And then there was somebody else that I didn't expect to see in there. You know what? We just gonna call him D, because that's what we called him at Mello. And no, I'm not talking about Zamborghini. Zamborghini is not on this fucking registry. Shout out to Zambo. He's real cool. I know a lot of people at Mello call him D, but I'm going to go ahead and state it right now that that is not the D that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one from before him. And yeah, so I vaguely remember somebody that had beef with him telling me that he is on a registry, and I didn't know if I could believe that or not, but I also didn't know the access to the registry or whatever. And I couldn't even remember who the fuck initially told me that, but I remember somebody mentioning that beforehand. I remember. And then I haven't seen him in a while, and I haven't seen him on social media neither. I had him on like Instagram and Facebook and everything, and this is well before this fucking post, before I shared this post, where I shared it saying like, yo, 2 of these nasty motherfuckers worked at Mello on Broad Street with me. That's weird. And yeah, I haven't seen D on social media like months before even posting this. So I'm not sure what's going on with bruh. But he's booked on here. I'm looking at it right now for child molestation on June 1st, 2011. Oh, God almighty. Oh, date of birth 92. Okay, so 2011, how old would he have been? What's that? 19? He was 19, got booked for child molestation. Weird shit, D. Weird shit, D. Weird shit, man. I was actually cool with this guy because we would argue about music all the time because he was he was ironically a Drake fan. He was a really big Drake fan, and I would argue with him about Drake shit because he worked at Mello during the whole Pusha T and Drake beef. And he was one of those guys that would argue numbers. Oh, but he's so much more famous than Pusha T. And I'm like, dude, you're trying to tell, or you mean to tell me Young Thug's better than JID? You know what I mean? Like, I'd hit him with some shit like that, and he's like, whoa, like, yeah, bro, like, the numbers shit don't fucking equivalate to artistry. I don't give a fuck what you try to say about him having all these fucking numbers. That's not going to convince me that his fucking product is good. McDonald's is one of the biggest fucking food chains in the fucking world. Are you going to tell me that tastes better than steak? Yeah, fuck out of here. But anyways, any fucking ways. Yeah, he was the child molester is a Drake fan. Drake fans equal child molesters. Duh. Come on now. Simple math. I'm teaching you guys fucking new equations. But yeah, real weird shit, but you guys know how I feel about child molesters. I was cool with D, even though that he was a Drake fan. I could look past him for being a Drake fan. I can't look past him for being on a fucking registry, though, so fuck yourself. What else did we have for topics? Just trashing people on a podcast. I don't mean to do this too much, but like if you're on some genuine weird shit, man, I can't just let it slide. You know what I mean? I got a podcast. I've got something where I can, call you a creep on. So I'm going to do that, especially if you're on some weird shit. So, fuck yourself. And if you feel some type of way about it, you can come see me about it. I really don't give a fuck. It goes beyond the podcast shit. And I'll keep that energy with anybody I want to talk about on this bitch. Come see me about it. If you got a problem, if you have an issue with anything I talk about on this here platform, come fucking see me about it. What else we got? Anything else that has happened since then? Oh, yeah. Motherfucking... I was going to do reviews of some of these movies that I've seen. And mainly it's just 3 of them, and I'm going to make them pretty quick and easy. Alright, I went and seen Superman, and now that it's on motherfucking... on digital stores, I fucking... watch the bootleg of the digital store copy. That way I'm not watching some bullshit somebody recorded in the theater. Just so that I could be for sure of how I feel about how good this Superman movie is. And it's fucking fantastic, man. This shit's fucking flawless. I've been seeing a lot of hate online from like Snyder fans and everything, but I'm like, dude, I get it. Like, Henry Cavill was a solid Superman, but the fucking Man of Steel movie was a mess.
And that fucking Batman versus Superman movie was an even fucking bigger mess. And then to top it all off for fucking messes, they fucking, put out that Justice League movie. The Zack Snyder version of that Justice League movie was gas, though. But God almighty, 4 fucking hours? It was like 4.5 fucking hours, actually. A fat ass director's cut. But I will say, it's solid. It's good. I very much enjoyed it. But I didn't enjoy that as much as I enjoyed the Superman movie for a fucking shit show. With these movies, I'll give them ratings because I got movie ideas in my fucking mind, but who knows if I'll ever get the opportunity to do that. Netflix, holler at me. But I'll be a critic of fucking movies. I will give this Superman movie a solid 9 out of 10 just because I feel like there's very small rooms for improvement that I don't even know if you could really call it room for improvement. The movie's great. I want to give it a 10, but after second watch, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just give it a 9. That way I'm not like overly gassing it, But solid 9 out of 10. Great movie. Also seen the new Fantastic Four. Definitely the best Fantastic Four movie that we've gotten ever. Didn't see Fanforstic or that bullshit from like 2015 or whatever. Never seen it besides like the first 10 minutes of it and just fucking tuned out. It was awful. I couldn't get with the old buddy that was playing as Reed Richards. He just looked like a fucking dweeb. And I was still holding on to my memory of the childhood Fantastic Four that we had back in the day. But I started to rewatch the first one before going and seeing the new one. Like the very first Fantastic Four movie with Chris Evans and all them folks. I want to say it's okay for the time because it was like 04. And 04 superhero movies was very hit or miss. But it was pretty solid for what it was. But there are moments of it where I could see why people would fucking hate it. I don't want to hate on it too much because it was a part of my childhood. I loved Fantastic Four. I loved the second one more than I liked the first one as a kid of what I remember. But I haven't rewatched, Silver Surfer. So, might do that here in the coming days if I'm bored enough or get some time. I don't know. But, back to the main topic. Fantastic Four, the first steps. I very much enjoyed it. I think the cast was really well. I'm glad that they didn't overload it with corny humor that they were starting to do in some of these Marvel movies. If I'm going to rate this one, I'm going to give it a solid 8. A solid 8 out of 10. I think, the stakes were pretty high. I think they did Galactus really well. And that post-credit scene was a bitch. But I'm going to get... that was some crazy shit. I ain't going to spoil it for nobody that ain't seen it. But, yeah, Fantastic Four, the first steps. It was great. Very much loved it. Solid 8 out of 10. Also, I watched Happy Gilmore 2. I've been seeing a lot of mixed shit about that on the internet as well. Either people hated it or loved it. I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was a very good time. I'm going to also give that an 8 out of 10. Very fun time. Whole lot of cameo porn. Like, holy fuck. You got Eminem and Kid Cudi, and then Post Malone, and actual golfers, and then fucking Travis Kelce's there, and Bad Bunny, and holy fuck. If I were actually to try to go through all the fucking cameos, I'd be sitting here for 2 hours. Holy fuck. There's a lot of people in that fucking movie, but it was fun. I very much enjoyed it. I think it's one of the best Adam Sandler movies that he's come out with in the past couple of years. I very much enjoyed it. Dope movie. And yeah, now I've caught you guys up with all the shit that I wanted to review. Don't really know what else to really talk about. I'm not really that political of a motherfucker. I do want to mention that I am grateful for everybody that's tuned in and sent me messages and checked up on Samantha and everything too. It's been real cool. Really don't know what else to fucking talk about. I don't really got a guest or nothing like that, and it's just me. And I'm out of notes. Oh, also, I know what I could talk about. What I've been doing on the side for fun. Kick streaming. I'm not somebody that's like a Kick fan. I just downloaded this shit the other day, and I'll tell you guys my adventures of streaming. Because I've actually been doing that past couple days, a little bit here and there. But I haven't really been promoting my Kick account or nothing like that. But ironically enough, Kick's more, I guess got a better algorithm or just a shit ton of bots on it, because I actually be getting viewers on Kick, and it's kind of crazy. It's not that much, but it's more than what I'd be getting on Twitch. And so I started it off on Twitch. I got some shit on the Chromebook so that I could stream myself on Omi. Fucking with people on Omi. I had... I'll go back even further. I copped this fucking... the Snoop Dogg fit. You guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but Snoop Dogg has got this deal with Walmart where his brand Dog Supply, sells some of their shit at Walmart's. It was these outfits, these white and black outfits, right? I thought they looked fucking hilarious, and they were only $4. $4 for a shirt, $4 for the shorts, and they were matching. Like, oh, bro, what you mean? I can be stepping out like a stepdad on vacation in Myrtle Beach? Yeah, dude, I'm doing it. I'm copping it. $8. Hell yeah, I'm doing it. And I just thought it would be hilarious if I just put on that fit, took some of these Temu chains that we were saving for the Stain Gang music videos, and stream myself fucking with people on Omi. And I was streaming it on Twitch. Twitch bans me within 20 fucking minutes of being on Omi. And nobody said nothing crazy of what I could remember. And I don't think I ran into any penises or nothing, because, Omi's just bootleg Omegle. There's penises. There's just kids and penises, and it feels really weird. But you'll also find people who are diamonds in the rough. Like, found this one guy with a random fucking Nazi collection yesterday on fucking yesterday's stream. I thought that was fucking crazy. Because he was low-key rage baiting with the Nazi shit. But he was like, no, like, fuck the Nazis. I hate the Nazis. But, like, bro, I got a lot of fucking historical shit. He showed me a flag with that he got from this veteran. And veteran sold it to him for like $40 with all like the war pins and everything too. But the veteran had his, war pins, like his, medals of honor, shit like that on it. And he also had a whole bunch of random pins that he had gotten off of dead Nazis. And it was all type of different ranks and everything. It was a shit ton of pins on that Nazi flag from a bunch of dead ass fucking Nazis. And dude was like, this is definitely the sickest thing in my fucking collection. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, dude, that is pretty fucking sick. I can't even fucking argue with you on that, dude. A bunch of dead ass Nazi shit. Yeah, fuck them. Just the only thing that was weird is that he had it in a case. And he was saying like, oh yeah, it's difficult with, I can't bring females over here. It looks like a fucking Nazi shrine. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you should probably just put it in a box and not a case, because like, it looks like a Nazi shrine, bro. I can't lie to you. As much historical significance as that shit got, it's a fucking Nazi flag hanging on your wall right now, gang. Nobody's going to see them little pins. They're just going to see the swastika. They're going to see the flag with a swastika on it, and their brain's going to go, racist, and you're cooked. You're cooked. There's no coming back from that. There's no good way to explain, like, no. I got this stuff because I hate them, but I find it very intriguing. I mean, a lot of folks find World War II intriguing. I do too. I watch documentaries, but I would never cop some Nazi shit. Maybe the flag though, just so I can have the pins. That's just sick. That's just fucking cool. You know what I mean? But anyways, got kicked off of Twitch after 20 minutes of streaming me on fucking bootleg Omegle, because they shut down Omegle, so now all it is Omi. So, yeah, so I was like, I did what everybody else does when they get banned from Twitch. I just went to Kick, and, it was real quick and easy. Set it up. Haven't been kicked or banned from the website, so that's awesome. I've done 2 days worth of streaming on it so far, and that's great. I might do some more after I do this podcast episode. Who knows? But definitely follow me on there, Leroy Cephus, no spaces, LeroySeefus, motherfucker. Leroy Cephus. On Kick, if you want to see me fucking around on there and making fun of people on Omegle, or just, finding random diamonds in the rough and asking them questions. Because, you'll find some cool people. It's the internet. You'll find creeps and sometimes cool people. Mostly just fucking creeps. But that's why we make fun of the creeps publicly on a live stream. So I can tell anybody that's got their meat out to off themselves. Because I think that's the only advice you can give somebody like that. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but if somebody's beating their meat on Omegle, bro, they ought to, just put the, to the temple, boom, boom, quick and easy, gone, out of here. Nobody's problem no more. No more having to see a penis on a website. It's weird. It's fucking weird. And yeah, dude, I guess I will fucking call somebody. Because it's getting to that time. And I don't got no special guest. And I got to make up for it some way. And instead of just telling you guys, hey, man, go fucking catch a stream. Follow me on Kick. It's come down to this, guys. Follow me on Kick. I'll be streaming. Not every day. I don't got the time for that. I got a daughter. But I'll be streaming. Be fucking with people. It's fun. It's funny. I might be thinking about taking the videos and making a compilation on it. Or like making a compilation video of the best funny moments. And if I do that, I'll put that on the Leroy Cephas channel instead of this one. This is dedicated to solely just the podcast and shorts of the podcast. I'll try to get better of promoting the prank call clips. But I also don't know who the fuck prank call. Okay, hold on. We're working on this, damn it. We working on it. I don't know who this is, but we're calling him. Hello? Hey, this is Daryl. Who's this? I had a missed call from this number on my phone.
I don't think I meant to. I apologize if I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who is this? This ain't my niece Carol, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, good, because I hate that fucking bitch. If I see her, I'm going to punch her in her fucking head. Well, I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. I was just trying to take my damn, God damn it, I forgot to take my fucking speech pills. Fuck! Alright, Carol, you fucking stay the hell from this house, or I'm going to shit my fucking pants, alright? I didn't know where to go with that. I didn't know where the fuck to go with that. Okay, I gotta find somebody else, man. We're not calling it just that. We're gonna get a fucking rise out of somebody got fucking... Alright. So, I'm about to call up this KFC and ask for this gay guy that works there. And, yeah, basically that's all you need to know.
Clearwater KFC.
Hey, is Chris in?
No, sir, he's not.
Oh, damn it. He done left this fucking 32-inch dildo at my fucking apartment, god damn it. Tell him to come by Daryl's house whenever he gets off of work today and come get this big old dildo he done left in my fucking house. You got me?
Yeah, I don't know if somebody's crazy.
Just let him know it's Daryl.
But this person asked for Chris.
Hello?
She said he's going to tell sister somebody. Go Chris, they said water, but she cut Chris out. No, he said y'all couldn't come to my house and come pick up this stuff.
Where's Chris? Y'all better tell Chris. Them bitches was gossiping about it. Yo, them bitches started gossiping about it. Yo, y'all heard that clear as day. I checked. The mic picked that up. They were gossiping about it. I can't believe this. Yo, that man Chris gay for real.
They couldn't believe it, or they could. That's why they was laughing. Yo, that's crazy. That's fucking wild. Shout out to poor old Chris, man. Poor old Chris. He's gonna come to work today and do what? Who called up? I don't know, no fucking Daryl, and they're not gonna believe him. They're not gonna believe him at all. Everyone in that KFC's gonna be convinced now that he done left his fucking little gay toy at some guy named Daryl's house. Yo, they about to be fucking with him like, hey, yo, you called Daryl back yet? You been back to Daryl's crib? You done got your shit from Daryl's? Oh, shit, dude. Daryl Sanders is now my alter ego when I prank call people. Fuck it. It's Daryl. You can't trace it back to Leroy. It's Daryl fucking Sanders giving you a ring. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. You know, Valley Baby on the way. Hopefully I'll have an episode for you guys next week as well. You know, short little fucking solo episode. Sorry, couldn't get no guest. We'll work on it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate everybody that said all the nice things since having the baby and whatnot. And, yeah, don't really know what else to say. Keep on subscribing. Follow me on Kick before when I do these bullshit streams. I mean, I ain't gonna call them bullshit streams. They're actually pretty fun. If you want to come kick it with me, I'll kick. Y'all guys are more than welcome to. Leroy Cephas. I'll be streaming, fucking talking shit to people on Omegle. It's real fun. You know, this is the things that I do to, you know, as a pastime that low-key could help me fucking gain more of an audience. So, fuck it. We gonna do it. I'm gonna keep on, not gonna keep branching out that fucking much. I ain't doing no IRL streams, no shit like that, so mainly gonna be sticking with this for the streams. If not this, then maybe me playing video games. But yeah, that's what you can expect. Valley Baby still on the way next month. Gonna work out something about getting a show booked over at Soul Bar, and I'll give you guys the details on that next. Love you all. Thank you for tuning in, and stay out the way and be safe. Yeah. Later, fellas.